There are some people who spend the entire day thinking and replaying their actions in their head. Did I say something wrong earlier to that person? What if they think badly about me? Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I should have said something differently to them. 90% of people experience this at some point in their lives. For some, it's completely normal. But for others, it meant something else, a mental condition they don't even realize they're living with. This could be you, maybe your friend, or it could be someone in your family. This experience is often connected to something called high-functioning anxiety. It isn't an official medical diagnosis, but it's a term many people identify with, especially those who feel anxious on the inside while still managing to function normally on the outside. It might be the top student in your class, the coworker with the perfect resume, or the person everyone assumes has everything together. Anxiety is far more common than most people realize. Hundreds of millions of people worldwide live with anxiety disorders. In the US alone, nearly 1 in 3 adults will experience anxiety at some point in their life. So when someone looks fine or always seems put together, it doesn't mean they're okay. Sometimes, it means they're struggling quietly. Here are 10 signs of high-functioning anxiety. 1. You constantly overachieve. You might see yourself as a perfectionist, a planner, or someone who needs everything organized. Control brings comfort. Whether it's creating endless to-do lists, arriving early to everything, or over-preparing for tasks you already mastered, staying busy helps keep anxiety in check. Research shows that feeling in control can temporarily reduce stress. 2. Saying no feels impossible. Productivity often comes before your own needs. You skip meals, cancel plans, or take on extra work just to help others. Saying no feels risky, like everything will fall apart if you stop. Sometimes, it's easier to disappoint yourself than to risk disappointing someone else. 3. Sleep never feels like enough. An anxious mind doesn't shut off at night. You lie awake, replaying conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios, or worrying for no clear reason. Even when everything is done, your thoughts keep running. 4. You hide behind humor. Sarcasm, dark jokes, or self-deprecating humor become a shield. People laugh with you, but they don't see what's underneath. Anxiety pushes you to perform, to entertain, to hide your discomfort behind jokes instead of honesty. 5. Your inner voice is harsh. Negative self-talk becomes so familiar that it feels normal. You notice flaws instantly, criticize every mistake, and rarely give yourself credit. No matter how much you accomplish, it never feels like enough. 6. People can't quite figure you out. At work, you're dependable and helpful. Outside of it, you often keep your distance. Social situations feel draining unless you've mentally prepared. It's not coldness, it's anxiety needing predictability. 7. You're constantly on edge. Small noises, sudden movements, or unexpected interruptions can make you jump. Being alert all the time is exhausting, and some people turn to unhealthy distractions, like substances or endless scrolling, just to quiet their nerves. 8. Struggling feels routine. Overthinking, tension, panic, and restlessness are so common that they feel normal. Good days feel rare, but instead of talking about it, you keep everything inside, afraid of being seen as weak or burdensome. 9. You look for reassurance often. Self-doubt makes trusting your own judgment difficult. You ask others for validation just to calm your thoughts. At the same time, you may hesitate to reach out too much, worried you're asking for too much support. 10. You're terrified of letting people down. You push yourself to meet expectations, even when they no longer align with what you want. You stay in roles that exhaust you because disappointing others feels worse than burning yourself out. Anxiety convinces you that your worth depends on performance. If any of this felt familiar, you're not alone. Share your thoughts in the comments. There are people here who will understand, listen, and relate to your story. You don't have to carry it by yourself.